The Medway Safeguarding Children Partnerships offers a range of different training, whether that be e-learning courses, virtual or in-person training offers. However, in this video, I'm going to discuss the range of safeguarding training that we do offer. First, I'm going to talk about the different e-learning courses we offer. First one being Cultural Awareness in Safeguarding. This course will help you to understand the safeguarding issues around honour-based violence, forced marriage, female genital mutilation and abuse related to beliefs in witchcraft. It also provides important advice and guidance for professionals. Safeguarding against radicalisation, the Prevent duty. This course explores radicalisation and how it connects with extremism and terrorism, including how the internet can influence and indoctrinate vulnerable people. We explore the government's increased powers and who they affect. This includes the contest strategy, which sets out the main aims with the individual, prevent and channel duties, covering how to deal with radicalisation in the workplace. Safeguarding children with disabilities. This training will help you to understand how to help safeguard children with disabilities. Safeguarding children in sport. In this module, we'll look at the types of abuse, warning signs to look out for, and what to do if you suspect a child is being abused. Safeguarding children level 1. This course will help you to ensure that all people working with or who have contact with children and young people are equipped to carry out their safeguarding responsibilities effectively. Safeguarding children level 2. When a child talks about issues that raise safeguarding concerns, the person they speak to must know how to respond. This course gives the learner information about how and to whether to question a child in this situation. Safeguarding children level 3. If you work with or around children, you can never know too much about safeguarding, whether it's procedures, referrals, asking appropriate questions, or your role-specific responsibilities. This course will continue to build up your knowledge and skills so that we can ensure children are kept safe from abuse and harm. Safeguarding Children for Education Level 1. This course bundle has been specifically designed to incorporate safeguarding issues encountered in education settings. This course will help to ensure that you are equipped to carry out your safeguarding responsibilities effectively and to ensure that you can identify and respond early to concerns or disclosures of abuse and neglect. Safeguarding Awareness for Higher Education Level 1. If you work in higher education and want a good understanding of safeguarding in higher education setting, this short course is ideal. Safeguarding Adults Level 1. In this course, we will explore the fundamental principles of adult safeguarding and give you the tools, knowledge and confidence to keep the people around you happy, healthy and safe. Now I will talk about the in-person safeguarding courses we offer. Basic Awareness in Safeguarding Children. By the end of this course, participants will be able to demonstrate an awareness and anti-discriminational practice within the context of child protection, identify common signs and indicators of child abuse, show an understanding of their own and others' roles and responsibilities in the protection of children, understand the child protection policies to be followed within Medway Safeguarding Children Partnership if they're concerned about a child, specify some of the barriers to effective interpersonal communication, support a child or adult when they want to talk about abuse. Intermediate Safeguarding Children. By the end of this course, participants will know about safeguarding legislations and policies, give you the tools needed to respond appropriately if they're concerned about a child, be able to describe professional roles and responsibilities and how these work effectively together, give you the chance to consider appropriate and effective methods of interagency communication, develop your understanding of the principles of assessments and of the Kent and Medway Safeguarding Children procedures. Domestic Abuse and Safeguarding Children Training. By the end of this course, participants will understand diversity in the type of abuse and abusers and the victims of domestic abuse, recognise the roles and responsibilities of professionals, recognise the effect domestic abuse has on children and the parenting capacity, know the risk factors linked with domestic abuse, and be able to respond appropriately to the signs of domestic abuse and its effects. Domestic abuse, stalking and harassment and honour-based violence, also known as DASH training. By the end of the course, participants will understand the DASH 2009 Risk Identification Assessment and Management Model and how to use it, recognise professionals' roles and responsibilities in relation to risk identification and management, understand how this relates to the risk management including MARAC/MAPPA, Multi-Agency Risk Assessments Conference, understand the responsibility in relation to risk identification, assessment and management and the DASH process, understand the importance of an accurate risk identification and assessment identity high risk for serious harm and homicide. We'll be able to refer matters to the Multi-Agency Risk Assessment Conference using the same risk identification model as the other agencies. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please email mscptraining@medway.gov.uk.